Today we got the notorious B.I.G. Jeep Rubicon 392 cubic inches, and this vehicle is courtesy of Earnhardt Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram out here in Gilbert, Arizona. You see the inventory. They got some of this dopest cars with the craziest stuff that you can get for the Dodge fans, you know, Jeep fans, all that kind of stuff. And they actually got stuff in stock. Now, for anybody who's curious, the 392 is 392 cubic inches of raw Hemi engine with 470 horsepower, 470 foot-pounds of torque. It does a quarter mile in 15 seconds and 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. You can see the specs right here a little bit. Now we see, look at the color. The color is pumpkin metallic paint. Pumpkin metallic. Never heard of that right there, but that's pretty dope still. Like, I like the way that sounds. Look at this thing. It's got some big old wheels right here. And you see the big old nice gunmetal looking kind of gray on here. And you see right there, it's got that big old heavy duty wheels. And you look around, you look at this thing. It's got everything you need, you know, big old nice Jeep style suspension right there, sway bars, all the extra little accessories you need to be able to manhandle them big old rocks and cliffs and everything. And you see it's got a little special signature color touches right there. And so you that color right there, as well as you got a little 392 right there, as well as you got it right here on the Rubicon trim. Something I like about Rubicon trims is, whether it be the Rubicon or Mojave, there's a little trim right here. Always got like a little special color on the outside that matches the rest of the vehicle. Now you see when you look at the badge, you got that gold right there. Got a little gold right there. And you see, it's just dope. This is a nice, bright orange color. You see, it's got the solid hard top roof. Got a little gold here again. As well as you got special little Rubicon shocks right there. They're not the regular red cheap ones. You pop this open in the back. You know, it comes standard with your little extra little features in the back here for you, just in case, you know, if you're a new customer, you get your little extra little special treatment. You got your roof covers right here. So when you take them two pop pieces off, you can put them inside of here. You know, this one being top of the tip version, get you a nice Alpine subwoofer stereo system. Get your thing going, moving and grooving, and hear that music. Get you Rudy Tooty, how you doing the moonwalk like Michael Jackson. You see, you got your little backup camera right here. Now, some of this cool other thing about Jeep is the way that they got the backup camera coming through the rear wheel instead of having it off to the side or something. I mean, maybe it's redundant, maybe it's not, but I think that's a cool little feature. That's a cool use of engineering right there. You see, look at this little special little hidden feature right there, Jeep performance parts right there. See, I like the way that they do that stuff right there. Look at this one. This one got a little special exhaust. In a second, hold on, I'm going to do the cold start this one, because this one has not been started. Sometimes I give y'all a cold start, but I actually already started because I had to move the vehicle. But this time, I'm leaving the vehicle right here, and I'm giving y'all a cold start and let y'all hear exactly how it sounds for real. And you pop inside here. Look at this thing. It's all nice and glossy, flossy, shiny up in here. Now, in case y'all didn't know, the 2024 just came out, and they redesigned this front. This is still 2023. This is still like the traditional style of the multimedia system right here. You know, you got the traditional style steering wheel right here. Everything in here, you know, exactly what you would expect. Locker, off-road, sway bar, auxiliary. You got your four-wheel drive. You got your four-wheel drive modes right here. Got your little special compartment right here in case you want to hide something up in here. Ooh-wee. And then something else, when you look at the seats, I'm liking the way this stitching right here, that nice little bronze color, they got that going through the whole thing. Now, one more thing that would set this off is if the wheels were bronze, but you know, with the bronze with the orange, it may be a little bit too flashy for some people. Everybody ain't gonna want that, so they probably ain't gonna be able to sell. So it's better to have, sometimes it's better to have the real poppy colors as like a trim. There's your glove compartment. So you pop that thing open. You see right there. Now you see that's what you should be doing when you get these Jeep. Unfortunately, a lot of people take these things just for grocery stores. They're meant to be going climbing up the mountain, going up top, using the sunshine with the top and the roof taken off, so you can live in your life the top of the tip mode. Now you see right here, you see the price, base price 82, 87, out the door 98. So it goes without saying, this is probably one of the most expensive versions of the Jeep Wrangler that you can get without going to all the way to a Hellcat. My personal favorite is the 4xe one, because you can cruise through the wilderness and everything with the top off and be completely dead silent. That's something that's cool, that's special about Jeep, that makes it feel like you really like living that Jeep lifestyle, you know, living that Jeep thing, doing things the real Jeep way. You know, I'm kind of liking that a lot about Jeep. Now, when you come to the back seat, you got window rollers right here. You got a couple of USBs, you know, a little plug, 115 volt, 150 watt. Got your little floor mats down here. But before we start this thing, let's go and check the engine out. Now, a lot of people don't notice when it comes time for popping the hood for one of these guys. It's super simple. You gotta just pull that down. Literally, I probably could just do this with one hand. Pop that right there, and then the one, boom. There we go. There we go. Woo, look at that. Actual air intake. Let's see. Hold on. Yep. Now you see the hood? Hold on before. Let's get a little appreciation. Get a full-blown understanding of what's going on. You see the air intake? You see the hood? You see the hood. Now you see there's a Gladiator right there. You see that hood? And you see the regular Wrangler. You see that hood? That hood looking kind of flat. Now when you come over here to this one, it's like they took like the high performance Charger hood and like put some little aesthetics onto the Jeep hood. Now let's pop it on and let you see, because I want you to get a little full appreciation and understanding what's going on before I just pop the hood. Because I don't want nobody to be looking at it and not understanding what's going on. You see, look in here. So you got the air intake. It comes in through here and comes out the side right through here. Right there, that's where it sucks the air. So this is actual air intake, actual cold air intake. Now the air out here is actually dang hot, because this morning, it was 10 in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, it was 107 degrees in the car. That's what the car said already. So, you know, it ain't actually cold, but, you know, if you live somewhere where the air is cold, you actually have cold air. But like I said, 470 horsepower, 470 foot-pounds torque, 392 engine, and 392 cubic inches of displacement, 6.4 liters of displacement. See that? Big old V8. You look at the way you can tell how many cylinders it is. You can see these little lines going across the top on the intake manifold. It's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of them. 8 of them. Because you gotta suck that air into the combustion chamber. Nice thing of beauty right there. And something I really appreciate is the way this air intake is actually real, right? And of course, when it comes time to close it, super simple design. One of the most simplest designs for a hood, you know, it ain't all complicated or nothing. And the thing I like about it is it's like how you can just take stuff off. You can take things apart. See how all this is just held on here by some bolts? You just undo some bolts, take that off, you can take the hood off, the windshield can come off, doors can come off, and all you gotta do is undo like one little bolt. One bolt. Bolts. Just undo all the little black bolts, and whatever you see with black bolts is gonna come off. Now I wouldn't recommend taking the hood off, you know, do it at your own risk, but I'm just saying, you can do it though. Most people just like to do the doors. That's usually what only thing that people need to usually do is take them doors off. But you see, look at this. Now when I come around the front, you see it's got a little camera right there in the front. So the camera in the back, and this one's got the top of the tip headlights, you know, with that nice big old halogen in there. And when you look inside there, usually you see like little details up in there or something. Sometimes you look at certain headlights, you see like a little Jeep figurine on there. You see a little red aesthetics right there. Let's see if we can find a little Jeep on here. Boom! Found one. Usually you got them on the wheels, but before we hop inside, I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing a cold start. Let y'all hear it. All right, now pay attention. Pay attention, because look at this exhaust right here. Here we go. Cold start. See if it goes. Woo! That sounded good right there. I'm not gonna lie. The way that exhaust sounded was hit. It had that nice snap / growl, that snap, crackle, pap, bam! Like it had like that sound. Signature sound. Now I'm not sure if it's because of the exhaust that it's got on there, special exhaust, because this exhaust on here is better than the one that comes on the stock Scat Pack, you know. So I think they put like a little special exhaust on here or something just because it's a Jeep. As a reason why this 392 is way more expensive than like a Challenger or a Charger 392. This is more like the price of like a special edition last call 392, like the shakedown version or something. Let's hop inside of here. Oh man, it's hot outside, but inside here it's nice, man. It's nice. I mean, of course you can't get up inside this thing expecting to be nice like the Jeep Grand Wagoneer Series 3 or something up in here looking like you inside like a G-Wagon or something like that. This thing is meant for off-roading, but the thing is, even though it's meant for off-roading, it's still like real comfortable. You know, but the thing with this one's like the top of the tip version with the 392. So the 392, you get all that power. You know, unlike the regular V6. The regular V6 one don't even got like 300 horsepower. It got like 300 foot-pounds torque, like 275 horsepower. I might be mistaken. It might be 275 all around. And they keep the numbers kind of low. You know, try to keep the little fuel efficiency. But this is for like the real top of the tip Jeep fans, you know, the people who want to be able to experience a Jeep off-roading world and everything, but have way more power, because this thing don't just run to the top of the hill, it sprint to the top. It sprint to the top full speed. Now you ain't gonna get as good gas mileage. Let me pull the paper up. Let's see what it's looking at. We looking at 14 cities, 17 highway. But hey, if you getting this sucker right here, you ain't getting it because you're worried about fuel economy. You getting this sucker because you want to be able to have the most fun. You want to be able to accelerate fast. You want to be able to probably hit a little jump or something like that. You want to be able to hit, going super fast up these hills, be able to handle all the terrain and be able to full blown enjoy it. So if you got money problems and that's one of your things, and you may not want to be getting the 392, but if you don't give a dang, then the 392 might be for you. The 392 and the Hellcat power, because this one has 470 foot-pounds and 470 horsepower. Now, I've done an off-road video. It was a Gladiator with the V6. Complete side note, but I like off-roading the Gladiator more than I do like off-roading in Wrangler. It feels a little bit better, me personally, in my opinion. So I did a nice off-roading video in the snow with a V6. You can check that out. Link is here. It does the job good enough, and I had no complaints about it. But I can just imagine how much more like brutal and like aggressive you be out there on that snow and off-roading, or just on the dirt and stuff with the V8 like this one, the 392, or a Hellcat power one, 470 foot-pounds torque, 470 horsepower. That's some real top of the tip type stuff right there. You see right here, the top of here, you got the nice top of the tip thing right here. You see this right here? It's nice. You got your little speakers right here, down facing, so you can ride with the top off. So when the rain comes down, the rain ain't getting in the speakers. It's still protected. You still maintain your water resistance, not waterproof, but water resistant features and everything. It's nice. Let's check out the front though. All right, now when you hop inside here, everything inside here is standard Jeep regular version. Like I said, 2024 version came out. I'm doing a review of that one coming soon, so let's make sure you subscribe and stay tuned so you can see the difference between the two. Now look at this. You got the nice little multimedia screen right here. This is so you can see your 4 high, 4 low, your neutral, 4 high, part time as well. That's something cool. I love that about this thing right here. As well as you can see, and you can adjust some of the little features up here, so you can see like your tire pressure and stuff like that. It's pedometer, just like any other feature. But a lot of the stuff that you can see over here, you can see over here. But this thing just brings it up to the next level. Now, when you come over here, you can see like your off-road mode. You can come over here, you can see off-road pages. And when you click the off-road pages, it basically allows you to see all the parameters of the vehicle. Your tilt, your angles, your steering angle, as well as your oil pressure, your engine pressure, fuel levels, of course, RPMs, like everything. Everything, all the camera stuff, everything. Check it out. And you see right here, you got your drivetrain right there. So you can see your steering wheel, like I said, 4 high, axle, whether your axle's locked, accessory gauges, like we already said, voltage, oil pressure, trans temperature. You don't need to know what that is, especially with the 392. You're gonna need to know the trans temperature. You don't need that thing blowing up. And you see pitch and roll right here. You gotta pitch, you gotta roll, you gotta know them angles, because the last thing you want to do is pitch too much and roll right over. See, it's right there in the name, pitch and roll. Now you see the camera right there. You can see the front, as well as you can see the back, and it's looking nice and crispy clean, 1080p looking type thing. Now when you come over here, you got your media, everything looking clean. Now one thing I like about this is how responsive, because I've been in the ones with the big like 10, 12 inch screen. I feel like this one's more responsible. Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram within their whole parameter, because they share a lot of the same technology. Now for these screens, my favorite one as far as responsiveness is this one. Of course, the big one looks better, which is something that's going to be in the newer one, the newer redesigned 2024 version. But that's something you're going to have to see in the next video. And when you come down below, you got off-road sway bar. You got your 4-wheel drive modes right here. That's this is the biggest feature for the Jeep Wrangler right here. You pop this up, you got USB-C, USB right there. Glove compartment. Now something else I like, a little attention to detail. See how it's got Wrangler right there embossed? But the thing I like about this one is like glossy right here. Usually when you hop inside the Wrangler, it's like red or something as far as the Rubicon, but when you come to the 392 Rubicon, this one's like a black glossy joint right here. So instead of being like that flat metallic red look, it's just like that glossy gray type of thing right here. It's nice. This is another kind of thing right here. Now, just for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to pop this top off right here. Just undo these 4 clips. I think, yeah, like 4 of them right there. Put that down. Boom. This one comes off right there. Boom. Super simple. Super simple. Line the little holes back up on that thing. Boom. Pops right back in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then this last guy right here. Boom. Back in there. Super simple. That's how easy it is to move this and this one off. Now the one in the back, that's a different story. You're gonna need a friend, you're gonna need a hitch, you're gonna need some kind of strategic kind of plan to get that thing off, because that's the one where you still see people rolling around. That's the reason why they got the soft top, drop top, and make it easier to get that thing off the back right there. I want y'all to hear this engine, because this engine sounds ridiculous. All right, now listen to this. Ooh, Got a little V8 growl to it. Please tell me you heard the snap, crackle, pop at the end of that when you rev it. This thing is one of them ones right here. This is the one of them one type of Jeep Wrangler right here. And like I said, this vehicle is courtesy of Earnhardt Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. You know you're there when you see the big old Earnhardt up top. You see that with the big old silver arch up there? And you know you on one of the top of the tip ones when you see it in this nice bright orange color. You can't get no regular Rubicon, no regular Wrangler in this orange color. You can't get the regular V6 one. You know, if you see a bright orange one, bright neon green or something like that, you know they got the 392 or they got the Hellcat or something like that. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is Slay Edge Media. Make sure y'all stay tuned because I got a whole bunch more content coming. Crazy content gonna be coming soon. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.